In our last video, we talked about what employees want from their job or their employers other than to be paid well. And there were three other key areas that were important. Number one was great job fit. Number two was having career growth opportunities. And number three was having great coaching. In this session, we're going to focus on great job fit. At PeopleRight, our clients hear about great job fit all the time. But what does it really mean? If you've ever experienced great job fit, you already know what we're talking about. And if you've never experienced it, you might wonder if it even exists. And you aren't likely to hear people use the words, "I want great job fit," but you will hear them say things like, "I want job security," or "I want a positive work environment," or "I want a job where I can be recognized and appreciated," or "I want to have meaningful work." And you just don't get any of those things without great job fit, because there's no job security if you can't perform in your job. There's no positive work environment unless leaders know how their people are wired and how they prefer to get their work done. You can't be recognized or rewarded if you're not performing well in your job. There are no participation ribbons once you start your professional career. And you can't do meaningful work unless you know what kind of work you enjoy or has meaning for you. Quite simply, if you wake up dreading to go to work each day, you probably don't have great job fit. And if you gain energy and excitement by being at work, you've probably found it. Experiencing great job fit is why I started PeopleRight in the first place. In the first 20 years of my career, I had 10 different job titles at 5 different companies. And out of those 10 jobs, there were about 8 that I hoped I would never have to go back and do again. And in the other 2 jobs, I was knocking it out of the park every day just by using my natural talents and abilities. So I started looking for ways to help companies get their employees into great job fit scenarios as fast as possible, and not to depend on guesswork or simple trial and error to help people find what they were good at. It's also why I just wrote a book called The Magic of Job Match, which explains what it is and how you can measure it before you hire someone for a new job. And if you don't believe that you can predict how people will perform in a role before you hire them to be true or to be possible, just read some of the case studies in the book in Chapter 6. What can you do next? Well, there's several options if you want to learn more about great job fit. Number one, you can go to Amazon.com and order my book. And again, it's called The Magic of Job Match, with the subtitle, How to Dramatically Increase the Performance of Your Organization, which comes in either paperback or ebook format. 2, you can click below and schedule a call, and we can discuss your current situation and your team situation in person, and I can lay out a plan that allows us to prove that we can do what we say we can do regarding measuring job fit. Number 3, you can always do nothing and continue to get the same results you've been getting. Or 4, you can just sit back and wait for our next video, where we'll talk about one of the other key areas that all employees want, and that is career growth opportunities in our next video. Talk soon.